53% of the arable land in the world is grown by smallholder farmers, 80% of which don't have access to irrigation. So we rely on them, and they fully rely on the weather. But the weather is changing rapidly. On this map here, you can see that by 2050, a lot more of the African population will be under very high water stress. And that's the same for floods, which are becoming increasingly frequent. This has an impact on the yield, with more and more bad seasons impacting the yield, but also full climate types disappearing. Like it's becoming even increasingly difficult to grow coffee in Ethiopia, for example. It also impacts populations that don't have the means to adapt to the new weather conditions and are already vulnerable. So I'm Simon Schwal from OCO, and at OCO we design and distribute automated crop insurance to increase smallholder farmers' resilience to climate change and help them adapt to new weather conditions. Using the widespread adoption of mobile phones and the availability of satellite data, we designed a solution that is very easy to use for these farmers. They can use their phone without internet, without a smartphone, without a bank account to obtain a quote and pay for insurance. From that point onward, we will monitor the weather at the precise location of their field. And if we see that they suffered from a drought or a flood, then we automatically pay them a financial compensation, helping them to recover. Designing an automated crop insurance is great, but getting farmers to adopt it and to pay for that is the real challenge. So we created a distribution solution that helps farmers access it, and it's universally accessible. We have hundreds of agents, for example, now in Mali, who are trained and equipped to bring insurance to smallholder farmers. In 2 years, we became the largest crop insurer in Mali, and we addressed 18,000 farmers already. We have a double impact. On one hand, we increase climate resilience. Farmers are now that are insured are able to recover after a bad season and have the financial means to invest in their field and buy inputs and seeds to prepare for the next season. On the other hand, we also improve financial inclusion. Our farmers, 98% of them access insurance for the first time. And because they are insured, the risk of non-repaying loans is lowered, which means they have easier access to financing so that they can get equipped to adapt to climate change. And the longer term, we have a secondary impact on desertification. We know that millions of hectares are lost every year due to desertification, but if we can help farmers maintain their activity in these areas, then we help reduce desertification. So we aim at becoming the largest crop insurance in emerging markets, and at the same time being the most impactful insurance solution you've ever heard of. Thank you very much.